Okay, welcome to the hands-on A to Z Access Glossary. This section is designed as a quick reference so that you can find definitions to various access terms. Each letter of the alphabet or group of letters is going to be divided into its own lecture so that you don't have to wade through a lot of videos or go back through the course trying to find the definition of a word that you remember seeing. So each video in this section will have between 2 and 10 definitions, depending on how involved the definition is and how important it is to your education. So for each term, I'll define it first, and then I'll give you an example of how and where that would be used. So some of these will be new terms that you'll want to know that weren't included in the course, just so you have a broader understanding of general access terminology. And then other terms will be things that were covered in the course, but this will be a refresher, and I'll also put in some new tips and information about that specific term just to round out your knowledge. So let's just jump right into the A's. We're going to start with Autoform. An autoform is a quick form that automatically includes every field from a table or query that it's based on. So I'll give you an example. If I'm selected on employees here, and we've done this in the course, we can go to Create, and in the Form section we have a lot of choices. We can start with a blank form, which is a completely blank form. We can go into Form Design, which is also a blank form, but it just puts you into Design View. We can use the Form Wizard to kind of modify the form or pull fields from different tables or queries. We didn't talk about the navigation form, but that allows you to create navigational tabs so people can go to various reports and other locations. And then the more forms, you can create split forms, which we'll talk about later in the glossary. Go to Datasheet View and create multiple forms. But the one we're talking about is the Autoform here. And when we're selected on this table, we simply click the Autoform, and it instantly creates a form that has every field in that entire table. Okay, so that's an Autoform. The next term is Autonumber. The Autonumber format automatically assigns a new number each time a new record is entered. This format works well for primary keys because it assigns a unique number to each record. And as you recall, when we created our employees table, this is our Autonumber field. And if we go to our design view, you can see it even better. There's our employee ID field, and the data type we've selected is Autonumber. And it also so happens that this is a primary key field. And remember, the unique and amazing thing about the Autonumber data type is that it will only assign a number once to a field. Once that number is used, even if that record is deleted, it will not assign that number again, and so it creates a very unique number for each and every field. And an example of that is in our employee ID field. When we go to Datasheet View, you'll notice we have 1 through, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then I had actually created an extra Julie Swan by accident. And when I deleted her, she was number 18. And then when we went in and put in our new record for Dan Burgess, he was automatically skipped to number 19 because it won't reassign it. Okay, so that's the magic of the Autonumber. We'll close this out. And our next one is auto reports. And an auto report is similar to an Autoform. It's just a quick report that automatically includes every field from the table or query on which it's based. And so again, if we want to go to a query, let's say we want our employees by city, we can go to Create and go to the Report section, and over to the left here is the Auto Report button. Click that, and it instantly generates a report using all of the information in that query. So it's not as customizable as if you were to go in and create a report using, say, the wizard, or to go from a blank report. But it is incredibly quick and efficient and handy for generating a report that reflects the query or table that it's based on. Okay, so those are the A's. In the next lecture, we'll talk about the B's.